Good morning, girls. We are in continuation of our chapter number 13, that is electric current and its effect. Now, we were studying about the applications of electromagnets. What are the different applications where this electromagnets they can be used? Okay, so the electromagnets have a variety of applications in industries and in our daily life. Some of these are listed below. In electric cranes to lift the scrap iron. So when the current is passed, then the electromagnet it becomes the electromagnet. The iron bar it becomes start behaving like an electromagnet, and it helps in the cranes to lift the scrap iron from a chunk of all the waste material. The iron materials or the iron things they get attracted towards that magnet, so it helps in separating those iron things from the whole junk. Then as armature of electric motors, it is used in electric motors also, in electronic devices such as television, radio and tape recorder, in magnetic leviation trains, mechanical relay circuits and electric bells also, and in CT, MRI scanning for medical diagnosis. In this also the electromagnets they are used. So out of these we will study the working of the electric bell. First of all, you have to understand the construction of the electric bell, and then we will understand how it works. So here in the construction, what is there? There is a switch, there is a battery which is needed, then this is a wire, and here there are the electromagnets, because this is an iron piece around which the wire is wounded. Okay, and it behaves like an electromagnet. Then there is an iron bar attached to this. Okay, and to the iron bar the hammer is attached, right? There is a gong. Gong is a metallic circular plate on which the hammer hits and the sound comes. Okay, so this is a gong. And what is this S and P? S is a small screw. You can see this in this is the shape of the screw, and there is one iron plate. This is P plate, which is right now it is in contact with this screw. Can you see? Both of them they are in contact. Okay, so this is the construction of the bell. Now how it works, let's understand. See girls, when we press the switch, this is a switch. When we press the switch, what happens? From the battery, the current starts flowing. Okay, the current flows, and these electromagnets, here the magnetic field gets developed. Right? The current is flowing through them, through these wires. So this starts behaving like an electromagnet. The magnetic field develops around it. Due to the magnetic field, what happens? This iron bar, it gets attracted towards these magnets. These are behaving like magnets, no? So this iron bar gets attracted towards these magnets. It will come down. When it comes down, what will happen? The hammer which is attached to this also comes down, right? And it hits the gong. Okay, when it hits the gong, what will happen? The sound will be produced, right? The sound will be produced. Is that clear? Now after that, what happens? When it comes down, the sound is produced. This iron plate P, it will also move down because it is also attached with the iron bar, isn't it? When this will come down, what will happen? It will lose its contact with this screw. Right now they are both attached to each other, but when the current flows, it behaves like a magnet. It pulls this iron bar towards it. With this iron bar, the hammer also comes down. It hits the gong, and this iron plate also comes down. When it comes down, then it loses its contact with this S. So there is a breakage of the circuit here. When it comes down, now it will come here. So there will be a space between these two. So the circuit will get broken. When the circuit will get broken, then what will happen? The current will stop. In the open circuit, the current doesn't flow. When the current will stop, what will happen? This magnetism will go. Magnetic field will go. Iron bar will go back to its place. Hammer will also go up. And this will again come in contact with the screw. Right? So this happens in a fraction of a second. When we press the switch, the current flows, these become magnets, they attract the iron bar, it hits, the hammer also gets down, it hits the gong, the sound is produced. As soon as the sound is produced, the iron plate is also coming down, the circuit is opened, the circuit gets broken, and then current stops. So there is no voice. Again, what happens? It goes back. Is that clear? Again, we have to press a switch to turn on the current. I hope this is clear, the working of the electric bell. Right? Now with this, what happens? We come to an end of this chapter. So today I will send you the bookwork as well as the short question answers. Okay? And long question answers will be sent in the next session.